Hey guys, welcome back for another video with me. This week we're going to be doing another mini savings challenge. If you are new here and just stopping in for the first time, I do mini savings challenges, sinking funds, cash envelope budgeting, all through the glory and the grace of God. And if you guys have been around and are checking back in, thank you so much. I'm just so appreciative of all of you guys. This past week we actually hit 100 subscribers, which is incredible. I had a goal like of 500 this year, so to already be at 100 like a month into this is just a huge blessing, and I just love you guys so much for all of your support and your kind words of encouragement. And I just continue to hope that I can motivate you guys and bring you some words of encouragement as well through whatever you may be going through in life. So this week we're doing a mini savings challenge, and we are stuffing $69, and that is from my BeautyCounter paycheck again. So I get that like each month. So this month we'll be doing that. Plus I also had $5 left over from some spending that I did. So we're actually going to be doing 74. I'm going to add that in. So let me go ahead and get everything set up for you all, and that way we can kind of get organized here. All right, let me add the 5, 2, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74. So this will be good. We'll be able to stuff a little bit more in some of these. I actually think I'm going to do 2 envelopes in the 32 challenge, and I think 2 in the 10. I have all my notes here, so hopefully just bear with me if I have to keep referencing and looking to that. I'm going to get all of this opened up. Got my little rock ready to go from my son. If you guys have been around, you know about this. I just absolutely love it. And I know Valentine's Day is coming up, and he has been painting so many hearts and little gifts for me. It's just been absolutely adorable. And I love children. Like, through these things, they just are they're so gracious and they're so giving. And it just warms my heart. So, all right, the 32 envelope challenge. Let's see, let me check my notes. Okay, so we're gonna do the 15, and then we're also gonna do 21. I wanna do pink. Okay, so let's do, let's go ahead and get our 15. So we're gonna do 10 and a 5. And then 21 to add in. All right, so this week, what I want to talk to you guys about, if I can get myself organized here. Oh my gosh, just make a mess. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about, which I've like gone through a little bit in previous videos, like I guess early on. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 115, 120, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So 124 is where we're at with this one. So like I was saying, I had talked about a little bit about going off of social media. And, this whole past, I'd say 2-year time frame has been a lot of transformation for me. Like I said, I got out of the business that I was in. I ended up having to close that. But about a year ago, I decided to just pretty much stop all social media. And, it was hard because honestly, with my business, I was on it every single day. I was constantly posting. I was trying to keep up with my Instagram page, Facebook, Pinterest, and then of course my website that I had to maintain and manage. And when I guess, my son obviously is getting older, and I needed to make sure I was focused on the homeschooling. So it became really challenging to juggle. And I just got really, really overwhelmed. And I noticed that mentally, my mental health was suffering. I was constantly feeling overwhelmed. I was constantly comparing myself to things on there. And guys, it just, I don't know. Obviously the Lord was speaking to me and telling me you need to pause, you need to take a break. And I just stopped. I stopped Instagram, I stopped Facebook, and it was hard because I had a lot of people in there that I would connect with and talk with, regularly. But I was able to start being so much more present. And the more time that went on, the more that I just, I realized how toxic it was for me, really. I just could not find a medium balance between it, the scrolling and the looking and the posting and everything. It was just kind of ruling my life. And so I really am still not very active on those social media platforms, which again is why I said I was hesitant about coming on YouTube, because I knew that meant like getting back into kind of a community type setting. But I will say this has been so much better. I feel like it is, it's easier for me to be able to post and to respond to your comments when I can. And it's not that I'm having to do it like every single day, every hour, because I literally feel like that's what it was before. In trying to grow those previous platforms for my previous business. And it's just a different type of process in the community and the way that it's going. And, I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful that I was patient and that I waited, because like I said, I 2 years ago tried to come on YouTube, and then again last year, and it just never felt right. It never was the way God was intending, I think, for me to use this. So I just want to tell you guys, in all the things, guard your heart, because it is so true. Like, that is what everything flows out of. And if you're not in the right mind space, and if your heart's not in the right place with it, it can really mess with you mentally. So we need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. And, for some people, they love it and they thrive on it and it's great. I just, unfortunately, am not one of those people. Like, I just can't be on the social media platforms every single day. Plus, I'm homeschooling and I need to be able to put my focus on that. And it's just been the best way for me to be able to do it. So I really appreciate you guys and your support, and everyone that's gone on my Etsy shop to support this as well, because this, again, has been something where I'm still able to be creative. I still can pursue my entrepreneurial side of myself and aspects, but it's not overtaking my life. It's not all consuming, I guess. So I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. I personally have dealt with, and still deal with, really, like anxiety and, worrying, which is where I've prayed a lot, and I've learned over time to trust more and more in the Lord, because, otherwise I would just be, I don't know, a little ball of anxiety walking around, which would not be good for anybody, would not be very productive. All right, so the $5 savings challenge, we are doing 15 for this one, and it is 3 pigs. I'm going to remind myself this now and color those in. So yeah, I just, I hope that helps you guys to know that whatever you need to do, whatever works for you. And again, like I said, some people thrive on it, some people do well on it, and some people don't. You just have to kind of know your boundaries. You have to know what works for your soul, what works for your heart, what is going to make you the most present in the moment, what is going to make you the most productive, and also feel good about yourself. And I will tell you too, so I feel that in that whole process of me having to kind of like just take a step back from social media, that's when I was able to really grow with God. Like, I was really able to focus in on Him, because I had, kind of set aside a lot of the clutter or things that would kind of mindlessly take my time, like, that I was wasting. All right, hold on 1 second. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay. So I just, I'm super, super, super grateful for that time frame, and for me being able to, like, I guess, realize it, and come to that place where I was like, okay, this is something that I just need to kind of like take a break on, give up on right now. And it's opened my eyes to so much, and it's opened doors in my life, and it's given me so much more time on my hands, and again, like I said, a closer relationship with the Lord. So I'm just super beneficial. If you guys are ever, feeling like that, you might want to give that a try. Maybe that's what will work for you. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But again, I'm just kind of giving you my experience, that it might inspire you or make you feel like, that's okay. It's really not meant, I don't think, for everyone, and not meant for us to be on it like all the time, that's the thing where I got, the habit was hard to break. So the coffee challenge, we're doing another $3 this week, and let's see, I got my little Sharpies out to try and hope that maybe this color is a little bit different. It's supposed to be gray, but I think it'll work. It's just going to be a different type of coffee lid. And I know you guys have been definitely loving the mini savings challenges on the shop, like with this one. I actually have this whole pack as one bundle. And honestly, guys, I did that because I want you all to be able to, get started and get saving. And I'm trying to keep the prices, the best that I can, as low as I can. Obviously, it does take some time for me to design these, and especially to design them for the 2 different sizes. Oh, and you know what? I wanted to show you the different, because I did change the size. Okay, hold on. I'm going to just take a pause real quick, because this is what I wanted to show you all, so you're not like confused. Obviously, some of these I'll just use when I make mistakes. So I had originally made them this size, the bigger size here. But then I went through, and before I put them all on Etsy, I made them the smaller size because these fit in the A7 clear zipper pouches like a lot better. So I just wanted to kind of compare and let you know that, this was my mistake. This was me figuring it out before I made them all. And then this is what size is actually in the shop. And, they work really well. Like the front and the backs go into the envelopes really easily. So I hope they work well for you guys too. All right, so where are we? Next up, we are on to our $10 savings challenge, and guess what? We got a 20 left, so that means we're doing 2 of these. So let me go ahead and get this out and color all this in for you guys. Wow. Okay, so we got those colored, and we're gonna add our 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90. Okie dokie. So that is going to pretty much wrap up this week's mini savings challenge. And I appreciate you guys so much. I hope that, I'm able to give you some help here with what I had shared with you all, and knowing that there's just times where we have to trust that God is closing certain doors so that He is able to open others. And, like I said, especially in the past few months, the amount of doors that have opened in our life, we're just so incredibly grateful for, and we're so glad that we continue to put our trust in the Lord. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a blessed week, and I'll talk to you next time.